Hey, this is just a video explaining how to change dim rates in a Wink Zwave setup. So I have here as an example of what it kind of dimmed like before with a Lutron Caseta. So here I'll start holding the dim down button. So probably to get to the lowest level it took about 5 seconds. So with a combination of a Zwave Jasco remote, you can pair this to Wink using the Zwave commands on the hub in the app. You put this remote into, here I'll show you. So you go to setup, hold down setup, and then you go to transfer and then receive. Then you go into the Wink Hub settings on the app and put it into inclusive mode in Zwave, and then it'll pair. So then what you have to do is you have to change the parameters on a Zwave GE Jasco kind of rocker dimmer. So what I did to do that was go into the light here. You would hold down setup. See if I can get. Then you go to advanced configuration. The parameter for manual set of the GE Jasco Zwave Smart Dimmer is 9 and 10. But if you just, so if I hit 9, number of bytes is 1, and then the config value is 0. It's set to, I think one of them is set to 3 and one of them is set to 1. If you just set them both to 0, and then it says press button to confirm, and then it says success. So you saw originally how slow it dimmed, and now if I hold down the dimmer, and that took about 1 second, all the way up, 1 second, halfway, half a second. So these smart dimmers are great, but unfortunately a lot of them, when you're just dimming from top to the bottom, take forever to dim, and it's finally at the bottom. So this video is just a demo to explain, because Wink as a hub will not let you change parameter values of Zwave equipment. But if you pair this as a secondary controller or just include it in the network, you're able to do things like, even though, you know, I can turn this on and off, this light, as a secondary controller, and change parameters and keep it paired with Wink. Because the problem with Zwave parameters is that if you unpaired them from the primary controller like the Wink hub, you would lose parameters. It resets. So you have to keep it paired to whatever your primary controller is. So just a quick demo explaining how to change parameter values on Zwave Jasco dimmers through Wink.